Hey everyone, this is Voltair42, and you are coming live from the Vault Zone on episode 13. Okay, as you can see, I'm trying out new starting handles. Tell me what you like. Maybe tell me one I might want to do. Let's put away our one slime ball. Actually, I'll get those back. Put those. If I remember correctly, yes. More stone. Ooh. More stone. And iron. So much stone. Wow. This is actually, I might be able to get this area done this episode. I'm going to need... Gonna need a new pick. Because I am definitely gonna run out this episode. Most likely I'm gonna break it. That's gonna break my heart. 63 more blocks. Look at this. Huh. I do have a nice head gap. I feel like I want to finish this down here. Yeah. I know I kind of do, but at the same time, I kind of want to go caving a little bit. How about this? I'm going to do a little bit of caving, and then I'm going to do a little bit... Actually, no. I'm going to do a little bit of this, then I'm going to do a little bit of caving. That way, I get a little bit of both in. And depending how long I run, I might make this a two-parter. Whee! It's so much easier running up those stairs now. So much easier. Actually, I should probably put some of this stuff away if I'm going to... Wow, I really need to, I really do need... sorry, I really need to organize some of this, because it's getting to that point where it's just unmanageable in a couple things. Actually, so I was thinking not too long ago, during my day off, that I might do a live stream so that I can get some of this stuff out in the open, and or like some of the monotonous stuff done, just just hurried up and done. That way, if someone wants to watch the full live stream, or if they even want to come and watch it while I'm in the middle of doing it, they're able to. And that'll give people the opportunity to come by, see, ask me questions or whatever. I still have to work some of the logistics out, but, it would actually be, I think it'd be fun. Flap a derp. Hi. Bats are so cool. I love bats in this game. I forgot about that. I think I hear lava a little bit, so I do have to be careful. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, don't you hear that? I hear lava. Yeah. So let's see a little bit about me. I worked with my father-in-law. Great man, love him, good friend, colleague, father-in-law, great guy. He's given me, a business at this point, and I mean, I have a great opportunity, but he is a horrible person when it comes to remembering things or just remembering deals that we make. And like, I'll tell him, like, hey, if you put, a job order right here, I will get it. And, you know, from then on, or like when we change something, like if I say, hey, if this clipboard is your clipboard, if you put stuff here, I will not take it from this. You have to either give it to me or put it here, and I'll get it. He just won't understand that. And the man just doesn't seem to care. But I mean, he's lived his life so far without needing a lot of stuff. Like he's lived a lot of his life without needing to get uh without needing to like text. And he keeps like talking about, it's like, oh, I grew up, no one texted. They only, talked on the phone, and you don't know how to talk on the phone. I'm like, I grew up talking on the phone. I know how to talk on the phone. I just don't like doing it. There's a difference about knowing how to and just not liking it. I mean, I don't like talking on the phone. It's a very informal way. In fact, I don't really like texting all that much either. But getting quick information, it's easy in a text, and I have it permanently. I can look back to it. If I forget something, I can go back and I can look at it. Or if I'm driving, I don't have to like write it down. You know, it it's like he's misunderstanding what I'm talking about. I mean, I could go on for an hour just about mine and his relationship. I mean, people, when you start when you start getting married and you have to start dealing with parents of your loved one, you'll start understanding that it's not always fun. Then again, that's all families, I guess. Then again, maybe it's a little bit easier for other people. I do have a much different family. I don't know if I told you guys this story yet, but so we are very different families. My family, I used to I used to go off to just going over to people's houses for the weekend all the time, and it'd be no big deal. But then and like seriously, no big deal. Like, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go off. Like, okay, bye bye. And I sort of took that in the same way as when I went off to college. I would just be like, okay, I'll see you later, and I'd hug them. I'd do the exchange pleasantries of, hey, my dad's saying I love you. We're really proud of you. And I'd say, hey, thanks. I love you guys too. We'd hug, and everyone would be happy and all that. But I mean, that would only take us 5 minutes at the most. My wife and her parents, they would do something where they would literally they would sit there and they would talk for like 30 minutes. I felt like they would just go on and on. They'd be like, oh, I love you, I love you too. They'd start crying, like, call me when you get up there. I'd be like, okay, definitely. Oh, I need to hug the dog. Oh, okay, here's the dog, hug him. And then, I mean, it just became this like huge thing. And it's like, oh, after you hug the dog, you haven't hugged me in a while, hug me. And it seriously, it would take forever just to go, just to get out of there. And a lot of times I was like, man, why is it just taking so long to just go? And like my wife would be like, "Man, why are you so impatient?" I'm like, "Because it's ridiculous. It doesn't need to take this long to say goodbye. It's not like you're going away for 5 years. You're going away for, 3 months. And it could be less time than that if you wanted to just drive up on the weekend. I mean, seriously, it was only a 3-hour drive. It's not like we were going, halfway across the world when we couldn't just, like, spend the money and drive down there or something. It seriously, it was a little bit like, well, to me, it was like, why are you making such a big deal out of it? And, I did learn that, I mean, family was a big thing for them. But at the same time, I mean, it just never made as much sense to me as it did to them. That, oh yeah, well, we're, saying goodbye. We're just gonna, talk for 20 minutes, saying goodbye. And again, I mean, this my family, of course, military family. Like I've said that many times before. I mean, we would just, like my dad. He would go off for 6 months at a time. He would go out onto a ship for 6 months at a time every now and then, and me and my brother just accepted that. And I mean, there were days where we're like, okay, say goodbye to Dad. It's like, okay, Dad, love you. See you in 6 months. And I mean, we would hug and all that, but I mean, after a while, after so many times of saying goodbye like that, I mean, you just sort of get used to it. It's like, okay, love you. We'll be good. And I sort of brought that along to the way, I say goodbyes to most times. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that's just sort of my own kind of prejudice in a sense that doesn't just, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of things about my wife's family that sort of aggravates me a little bit, but at the same time, if they were to ever get rid of that stuff, I feel like I would be missing something now, since I'm just, it's one of those things where it's like you don't know you miss it till it's gone. Like, they do love each other. They do show that emotion, and I do realize that I'm not huge on emotion, but I do like to receive it. So I am thankful that they at least, give out the they at least give it out, even if I'm not too keen on giving it out myself. Ooh, I almost forgot this. So I'm looking at. I did not actually set a timer this time. Uh, there's a trick of the trade. I usually set a timer. Oh man. Um, yeah, I usually set a timer, so I know exactly, like how long I've been going. I didn't set a timer this time, but I do know just about when I started. It should be about either 12 to 14 minutes. So I'm gonna try to go on for a little bit longer. If I do see that I sort of go over when I normally would want to stop, I'll just make a double feature. Oh, right there, and come on, pickaxe. Actually, I should probably make. Whoa, that's kind of odd. There. Grab some of that. Fill up that. Oh yeah, lapis is useful now because lapis is what we're going to use for enchanting now. Oh, it's not now, soon actually. The update isn't in full force yet. Actually, I just cannot wait for this next update. For all the granite and all that. Actually, that's one of the reasons why I'm not going around too far, is because I want to just take full advantage of all the new stone types, the granite, andesite, dorite, and all that. I really like the believe it was the granite, smooth granite. It sort of looks like regular smooth stone, but it's a lot more polished granite. I believe it's the name. It's just so cool. I really can't wait to start using that in some builds. And I actually saw some really interesting ideas people were using with that when they would take the polished and the regular, and they would sort of use it together. And I hear. Man, I'm just gonna be able to come down here, aren't I? And just like, wait, if that's. How many slime chunks are there? Wait, I don't have. I have no idea where that's coming from. I think it's coming from down, because it kind of got louder when I was doing this. But yeah, the dorite and andesite and all that, I cannot wait. They look so cool. This direction, I think. Ugh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go crazy searching for these things. Having a slime chunk is so awesome. Cause, I mean, I remember searching for slime chunks and just hoping that I found one. But I mean, I'm gonna be opening up a large chasm in the bottom, and it's great knowing that I have a slime chunk, because that way I can actually, that'll make it a lot easier being able to open up large area, and then I could probably fence off some sections, figure out gradually where the slime chunks are. I know I can just put this in, like, this world into some sort of editor or something, but I don't know. I just feel like that's cheating a little bit, finding out exactly where it is. Yes. Ooh. It's actually getting kind of close to the stop time. I think I'm gonna actually record another episode right after this, because I want to finish some more stuff with this cave. Actually, I don't remember if I went down the other side of the cave all the way. But yeah, I'll most likely stop it after I take a look at that. Oh yeah, once again, don't forget to subscribe, like, thumbs up, comments. Comments most likely what I'm really looking for right now. Even if you don't subscribe, just talking with people is nice. Getting the feedback, seeing what people do or don't like, and it's always a plus in what I'm doing. Because there's a lot of times when people are just like, like they're expecting me to just like they want to like and subscribe because they think that I'm gonna like and subscribe. And you know, I try to look at people's stuff. You know, if they like and subscribe me, but it's not one of those things where it's automatic. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not gonna just say, "Oh yeah, he liked me. I better like him. Yay." But yeah. Wow. So I guess I actually did finish off that cave pretty nicely. So I guess I won't start any new caving today, though I think I'm going to actually I don't think I'm gonna do another episode. I'm gonna try to get some more thoughts of mine just sort of in my head, just in a row. Actually, how about this? Let's watch the sun go down. Let's call that an episode after that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna not record an episode after this. Just call it a night. Yeah. For those of you that aren't watching me currently, I'm right now I think I'm at like 4 subscribers, but the most of my subscribers don't even watch it. I think I get average about 2 people watching my videos. The people that do seem to say, "Oh yeah, nice stuff. Subscribe, like, all that." They only seem to watch one thing. And, I mean, my video's at that point where I can say, "Yeah, I've got 6 people subscribed to my channel, but I don't have anyone watching my stuff." Yeah, maybe it's sort of like they're just looking for the likes and subscribes, so I don't know. Wow, maybe I really do need to work on a taller tower. Actually, that'll be my next. I'm gonna work on some ideas for this. That way. Ooh. Dang it, dang it. Okay, you know what? Okay, you know what? You guys are gonna just have to bear with me for a minute here. I just want to see how something looks, and if you do like it, you can always. Oh, right. No, I did that wrong. That like that. That like that. This will be interesting. Just sort of. It's unfortunate it doesn't. Oh man, what's bad is it has this single divot there. I thought it would look better. Maybe if I switched around. No, then again, I mean, I'm getting into more of larger design shapes. I need to think about that more cohesively. Yeah, I thought maybe I could get it to. I forgot that because I did it like this, I can't get it to do it like that in such a short distance. If it came out to here, I would be able to, because of how the stairs have to interact with each other for it to turn out like that. I can't do that. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. So I'm gonna be working on. I think I'm gonna work on my tower this next time. Actually, the interesting thing is going to be figuring out how am I going to get up to the tower, because I want to just sort of make this a pillar, but I might have to make it hollow on the inside so I can climb a ladder. That, or I'm going to have to make the pillars out here the way to get up top, which is going to sort of defeat the purpose of it being inside of the base. So it's I'm going to be thinking about that for the next few days, and I think that's going to be my next project, is getting this in lines. But it looks like I've been at this for probably this might be the longest episode. So, like, subscribe, comment, all that. Please comment even more. And I will see you guys in the next episode. So, thanks. Bye.